So I'm going to try to show a few more advanced features before we go to the laser cutting. It's the possibility that you can combine parts or subtract parts from each other. Not necessarily going to use it for this tray, but it's just to demonstrate how to do them. So for example, if we cut this piece of wood, that piece, this piece, when we're going to assemble them, we're going to have to be careful of making it nice and square, and it's not necessarily going to be as easy and straightforward as you can think. So usually what you could do is have, for example, this part having a little bit of a slot, this part here extending into this part, making a little slot here and a little slot here, like a tenon and mortice setup. So why don't we try to do that? So I'm going to pick this one, and as you see, when I click on here, it highlights its leg 2, so I can switch that leg off, and so that gives me access to see this part and this edge, and I'm going to try to draw on that edge. So I'm going to create a sketch on that edge. It rotates the whole design. I'm going to make a rectangle that goes from here to there, and a rectangle that goes here to there. I can zoom in. I can say that the dimension between this and this is going to be, let's say, 6 millimeters. Dimension between this and this is going to be the same, so I'm just going to pick that one so I can make a reference to this dimension. And then what I could do as well is create a parameter that is tab size, for example. I'm going to do the distance between this and this, and I'm going to make it 5, and the distance between this and this is going to be the same. Okay, so I'm now fully constrained, and I'm going to extrude this part and that part out of that part. Okay, so I'm going to finish sketch. The reason why we're not seeing anything is because the sketches are off. Let's have a look on the side here, and essentially I want to use this part and this part, so I'm going to do escape this, shift this, extrude. I'm going to extrude out 3 millimeters, which is the thickness. Again, here I could use the join, but here's a little trick. If I use a new bodies first, you can see in a second why I'm doing that. I've now created 2 new bodies that are small pieces that are off this part. But back to the fact that we want to always design with a symmetry, I can then also create a mirror of bodies, pick this one and that one, 2 bodies selected, then take a mirror, take this one as a mirror, and I'm going to create these parts as well over there. Say OK, and so clearly this tray has got now these little things that are sticking out of them. Clearly we want all this to be just one part, so what we can do is do in the modify, there's something called combine. It's a very powerful tool here which allows you to say what the body is, so it's going to be this body, and then the tools are going to be this, 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 and this, by the way, here. And in this case I do want to join all these parts together, and let's forget about this for the moment and just say OK. So I've now created, so all these little bodies that were created over here have disappeared. This has been merged in the bottom tray. Okay, and now we want to cut out of the legs these parts, because although it seems to be like that way, if I switch off the bottom, actually this will, if I switch off the bottom, it's just not cut anything into that part. Okay, so what we want to do is do that cut. So this time what we want to do is do another combine. So combine, This time the target body is this part, and the part that we're going to use to tool is this one, and it's not going to be a join, it's going to be a cut. And clearly I want to keep the bottom, so I want to keep the tool and say okay. So now what's happened is that this part has been cut using that part, so we can prove that by just switching off the tray, and here we go, cut has been done. Clearly we haven't done it on the other side yet, so I'm going to do it again. So I'll go modify, combine, I'm going to use, this is my target body, I'm going to use this to cut, I'm going to keep, and it remembers the previous cut, so this is quite useful. Here we are, switch off the trace to make it better. Okay, so that will ensure that these parts slot exactly in the right place. What we could do is something similar with the bottom, with this, the front part and the back part. So I'm going to switch off this front tray, switch off, then I'm going to pick this face, go right click, create a new sketch, bang, do exactly the same concept. So I'm going to do a rectangle, I'm going to go here to there, here to there. I'm going to zoom in. By the way, I could use again another dimension, D. I could use another symmetry to do this. I'm going to make these tabs a little bit bigger, 10, and I'm going to make the distance between this and this as well, 10. And then I'm going to go on here, I'm going to do this, 10, and then the distance between this and this, 10. There we go. Finish the sketch. Switch on the sketch to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to extrude this and extrude that. Shift key down. Extrude for 3 mil. Do it as new bodies, remember, because we're going to do a symmetry. We've got 2 new bodies that appear here. And then I'm going to go do a mirror. Create mirror. Select bodies, this one and that one. Oh, I haven't got a mid-plane, so I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a mid-plane between this face and the face that is hidden here. So we're going to, this part is face, switch these off, keep the leg, this one's mid part and screw slot. Okay, so what I want to create is a plane which is in the middle of these two. So I can do a construction mid-plane between this plane and that plane, and suddenly a plane has been created. Say okay, it appears in my construction area here, and I'm going to be able to pick that plane for my mirror. So I'll go back, say create mirror, pick this body, that body, click on here. This is now the plane I want to use. Say OK. Now I have this part. Remember, I want to join it all up. So I'm going to go modify, combine, take this part, this one, this one, this one. It's not going to be a join, it's going to be one more down here. Okay. So it's all joined. This case I don't want to keep the tools, switch that off, say OK, bang, OK. And now I'm going to have to use this part to cut out from the face and the other parts. So front of the tray, so I'm going to do that, modify, combine, this tool is going to get cut by that one. I'm going to say cut, I'm going to keep the tool and say OK. And then this one, so combine, this one is going to get cut by that one, bang. Switch off sketches, and here we go. I now have this part is slotted, so when I'm going to glue it, it's all going to glue nicely. Here there's enough glue there and it can't slide that way, this way it can't slide this way. Maybe I could do a slot as well down here to keep these parts all, you know, nice and square. but I think you've got the idea of what I was trying to do. So I'm just going to stop this video for the moment.